Hello, today I'll be showing you some basic functions of this DSC Power Series keypad. The things we'll be going over today is how to silence trouble beeps, how to turn the chime off and on, how to bypass an open zone, how to change the time and date, and how to add or remove user codes. Let's begin. To silence trouble beeps, what we're going to do is we're going to press *2 to see what the trouble is. We can also arrow through to see which kind of troubles there are. In my case, there's an AC power loss. All we're going to do is we're going to press the pound key, and then we're going to press the pound key again, and that should silence the trouble beeps. Now I'll be showing you how to turn the chime feature off and on. All we're going to do is we're going to locate this little bell icon on the side of the keypad, or on other models it'll say the actual word chime, and we're going to press and hold for 3 seconds until it beeps. Just like so, and we can see that the door chime feature is now on. To remove it, we do the same thing, and the feature is now off. Now I'll be showing you how to bypass an open zone. So if I were to open this zone here, we'll see that zone 9 is showing open. Now if I try to arm my system with an open zone, we'll see that the system has failed to arm. Now if we're convinced that the sensor is actually closed and there's just a problem with the sensor and not actually the zone being open, then we're going to need to bypass this zone in order to rearm our system. In order to do this, we're going to press *1, and then we're going to cycle through to find the zone that we want. So in this case, it's zone 9. Now any zone that is open will have this O. In order to bypass the zone, we're going to press the * key so that it shows up as a B. There are only two options here. It's either O or it's B. So to bypass the zone, make sure it's on a B, and then press the pound key. From here, we can then rearm our system. And as we see, it shows that the bypass is active, but our system is armed. Every time we arm and disarm our system, it's going to get rid of our bypass. So if I try to arm the system again, we're going to see that it's failed to arm. In order to re-bypass the system much faster, what we'll do is we'll press *1, we'll type in the zone that we know needs to be bypassed, which is 09, and it'll automatically change the O to a B. From here we can press the pound key, and then when we try to arm the system again, we can see that it works fine. So if you need to bypass a zone for a few days on hand, I would recommend just pressing *1, and then the zone that you know needs to be bypassed. So 09 in my case for zone 9, or 11 for zone 11, etc., etc. Now I'll be showing you how to change the time and date on your keypad. As we can see here, the time and date might be a little bit off. In order to change this, we're going to press *6, and then type in our master code. In my case, it's 1234. From here, we're then going to arrow through until we see time and date. It should be the third option. Once on time and date, we're going to press *, and then we can type in our time and our date. Now the time is in military time. So the current time is 2:38 p.m., which would be 14:38. The month is October, the day is the 30th, and the year is 2023. Once we've done that, we'll hear a few beeps, and when we back out and we wait for our system to go back to the time and date screen, we'll see that it's been updated. Now I'll be showing you how to change the user codes on your keypad. In order to do this, we're going to press *5, and then you're going to type in your 4-digit master code. In my case, it's 1234. After we've done this, we can then see the user code menu. Now we can either scroll through manually and then press * when we get to the user code we want to change. So for example, if I want to change user code number 4, I'll arrow over to number 4, press *, and then type in the 4-digit code, which I will say is 4444. Or what we can do is from this menu here, we can just type in the user that we want to change. Now this is good if you have 20 plus users because it's a lot faster than scrolling through manually like this. So for example, if I wanted to change user code number 21, I would type 21. I type in the 4-digit code, which I'll say is 2121. Once we hear the beep and it goes back to this menu, we can scroll over, or we know that it's been set, but just for the sake, I'll show you that 21 has now been programmed. And that works for any code. So now we're going to press pound key and go back. We're going to test out the code to see if it works. So I'll just arm the system, and we'll test 2121. we can see that it works. And for one more, I'll test 4444, which we can see also has worked. Now to delete the user code, all we're going to do is we're going to press *5. We're going to retype in our 4-digit master code again, and we're going to get to this menu again. Now from this menu, we can either scroll through to the user, or we can just type it in. So if I want to delete code number 4, I'll type 04. And then from here, we're just going to press the star key. Now once we press the star key, we can see that user 4 has been deleted. I'll do the same thing for 21. So I'll type 21, I'll type star, and if we scroll all the way back to 21, we can see that the code has also been deleted now. Now if I were to rearm the system, those two codes have been deleted, so they will not do anything. Those were some of the basics for DSC keypad function programming. I hope that was helpful, and I hope you feel a little bit more confident now being in control and managing your system. And that's it!